Have you ever wondered what truly makes a life fulfilled and meaningful? Is it wealth, health, or perhaps something deeper? Life, much like a river, is full of surprises and challenges. It starts strong and fast, rushing through various stages, and as it approaches its delta, it slows, offering calm and reflection. But what if I told you that you could shape the course of your river to flow with greater peace, resilience, and purpose? Today, we will uncover 5 transformative pillars that serve as the foundation for a life well lived. 1. The pillar of inner peace. What if I told you that everything you seek, happiness, strength, and clarity, already lies within you? This might sound surprising, but inner peace is not something we find outside. It's something we cultivate within. Have you ever experienced a moment of calm amidst chaos, like standing in the eye of a storm? That's the essence of inner peace. Life is unpredictable. Storms come and go, relationships change, and challenges arise. But amidst these external changes, there exists a space of stillness within us. Buddhist teachings remind us, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This profound truth underscores the power of cultivating a tranquil mind, a mind that remains steady even when the world around us feels turbulent. Imagine sitting quietly by a river, watching as leaves and debris float by. You don't chase them, you simply observe. Similarly, inner peace invites us to watch our thoughts without clinging to them. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we learn to let go of attachments and embrace the present moment. But how do we build this inner sanctuary? Practice mindfulness daily. Take 5 minutes each day to focus on your breath. Notice each inhale and exhale. When thoughts arise, let them drift away like clouds. Accept impermanence. Life is ever-changing. Cherish the beauty of fleeting moments rather than resisting their passing. Let go of outcomes. Often, we tie our happiness to specific results. Release this attachment and discover joy in the journey itself. Consider the story of a man who spent decades chasing wealth and recognition, believing these would bring him peace. Yet as his accomplishments grew, so did his restlessness. One day, he paused, sat by a quiet lake, and reflected. He realized that peace wasn't in what he owned, but in how he chose to experience each moment. From that day, he committed to living mindfully, finding tranquility even in life's simplest acts. Inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It's about creating a calm and steady foundation within ourselves, one that carries us through life's storms with grace and resilience. Will you take the first step today to nurture this pillar? 2. The pillar of health and vitality. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully, radiating energy and vitality even in their later years? Here's a surprising fact. Maintaining health doesn't require perfection, but it does demand balance. Your body, the vessel that carries you through life, has an incredible capacity to renew itself if you give it the care it deserves. Imagine your body as a temple. If the foundation weakens, the whole structure suffers. Yet so many of us neglect this temple until warning signs appear, a tired body, aching joints, or declining energy. But what if we could preserve its strength before those signs emerge? Zen philosophy teaches us the middle way, a path of moderation and mindfulness, where small, consistent actions lead to profound results. Let's begin with a simple truth. Movement is life. Think of a river that stops flowing. It becomes stagnant, murky, and lifeless. Your body thrives on motion, and even gentle daily exercises like stretching, walking, or yoga can unlock its vitality. Imagine the freedom of climbing stairs with ease or walking through a park without pain, simply because you made movement a habit. But health isn't just physical. Nourishment plays an equally vital role. Food isn't merely fuel, it's medicine. By choosing whole, vibrant foods, like colorful fruits, leafy greens, and lean proteins, you provide your body with the nutrients it needs to heal, grow, and flourish. Contrast this with the empty calories of processed snacks or sugary drinks that drain your energy and leave you wanting more. Which path would you choose? And then there is rest, a cornerstone often overlooked. Sleep isn't just the end of your day, it's the foundation for the next. Imagine your body as a busy city that repairs itself only at night. Without enough sleep, those repairs fall behind, leading to exhaustion and stress. What would it feel like to wake up truly refreshed, ready to embrace the day ahead? Practical steps to cultivate health and vitality. Move your body daily. Commit to at least 30 minutes of gentle activity. Take a brisk walk, stretch in the morning, or try a yoga class. Choose nourishing foods. Fill your plate with fresh, whole ingredients. Aim for balance, focusing on what energizes and satisfies you. Prioritize rest. Create a consistent sleep routine. Wind down with calming activities and aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Consider the story of a woman who spent years ignoring her health in pursuit of career success. At 50, she felt constantly tired, disconnected from her own body. One day, she decided to make small changes. She walked for 20 minutes daily, swapped processed snacks for fresh fruit, and began meditating before bed. Within months, her energy soared, and she felt alive again, rediscovering joy in the simple act of caring for herself. The pillar of health and vitality isn't about achieving perfection. It's about honoring the body that carries you through life and giving it the support it needs to thrive. Will you take the first step toward building this pillar today? 3. The pillar of financial independence. Have you ever considered how much freedom financial independence can bring? What if I told you that achieving it isn't about being rich, but about having control over your resources and priorities? Here's a surprising truth. Financial peace is more about habits than income. Even with modest means, the right approach can transform your relationship with money into one of confidence and security. Imagine a river without banks to guide its flow. The water would spread aimlessly, unable to move forward effectively. Just like a river needs structure, your financial life needs clear boundaries and direction to ensure stability and purpose. Zen wisdom says, a wise person prepares their resources as the river readies its banks. Financial independence is about creating those boundaries to guide your resources toward what truly matters. But why is financial independence so essential? Without it, life can feel like a constant struggle, dictated by worry and dependency. However, when you gain control over your finances, you unlock the freedom to live on your own terms, to pursue passions, support loved ones, and face life's uncertainties with confidence. How do you begin building this pillar? Live within your means, track your spending, and create a budget that aligns with your income. Distinguish between needs and wants, and focus on what truly adds value to your life. Prepare for the unexpected. Life is full of surprises, some wonderful, others challenging. Build an emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses to weather unforeseen events. Focus on experiences over possessions. Material things fade, but memories endure. Invest in meaningful experiences that bring joy and connection rather than fleeting satisfaction from items. Consider the story of a man who once lived paycheck to paycheck, always chasing the next big purchase. One day, a sudden medical emergency left him financially vulnerable. Realizing the need for change, he began budgeting, saving, and prioritizing experiences over possessions. Within a few years, he not only built an emergency fund, but also discovered the peace of mind that financial stability brings. Financial independence doesn't mean having endless wealth. It means having enough to feel secure and to make choices based on your values, not your fears. By living mindfully, planning ahead, and prioritizing what truly matters, you can transform your financial life into a source of empowerment and peace. Will you start shaping the banks of your financial river today? 4. The pillar of meaningful relationships. What if I told you that the greatest treasures in life aren't things, but the people we hold close? Here's a thought. No matter how successful or independent we are, life feels empty without deep, meaningful relationships. Have you ever felt the warmth of a true connection, one that uplifts and inspires you? That's the kind of relationship this pillar is about. As we age, the nature of our relationships evolves. Family bonds may shift, old friendships may fade, and new connections may emerge. Yet amidst these changes, the relationships that truly matter are not based on quantity, but quality. The Buddhist concept of Kalyana Mitta, or spiritual friendships, teaches us that true companions are those who inspire growth, share wisdom, and stand by us through life's trials. Imagine having a friend who not only listens, but truly hears you, who challenges you to be your best self while accepting you as you are. These connections don't just happen by chance. They require intention, effort, and compassion. How can you nurture meaningful relationships? Prioritize quality over quantity. In today's world of social media, it's easy to mistake followers or acquaintances for friends. Focus on building deeper connections with a few people who genuinely enrich your life. Practice active listening. When someone speaks, give them your full attention. Listen not just to respond, but to understand. This simple act can transform the depth of your connections. Let go of toxic ties. Not all relationships are meant to last. If a connection consistently drains your energy or brings negativity, it's okay to step back for your well-being. Consider the story of a woman who felt isolated despite being surrounded by people. She decided to reconnect with an old friend who had always been a source of positivity. Through honest conversations and shared experiences, their bond grew stronger, reminding her of the value of genuine relationships. At the same time, she gently distanced herself from connections that no longer served her growth. Meaningful relationships are the foundation of a life filled with joy, love, and support. They anchor us during turbulent times and amplify our happiness in moments of celebration. By investing time and energy into cultivating authentic connections, you build a network of support that enriches your life and inspires others. Will you take the first step today toward nurturing your most valuable treasures? 5. The pillar of lifelong learning and purpose. Have you ever felt the thrill of discovering something new, or the satisfaction of pursuing a passion that lights up your spirit? Purpose and lifelong learning are what keep our souls vibrant, no matter our age. But here's a surprising truth. Staying curious and engaged isn't just a bonus, it's essential for a fulfilling life. As we journey through life, it's easy to fall into routines and let our sense of wonder fade. Yet Zen wisdom reminds us, when the mind stops seeking, the spirit begins to wither. Purpose and growth aren't static, they evolve with us, guiding us to new heights and deeper fulfillment. Imagine an older man who, after retiring, picks up painting, a skill he's never tried before. With each stroke of the brush, he discovers not only a creative outlet, but also a renewed sense of vitality. This is the magic of lifelong learning. It opens doors to worlds we never knew existed. How can you embrace this pillar? Stay curious. Read books, watch documentaries, or explore topics that ignite your interest. Curiosity keeps your mind active and sharp. Pursue a passion project. Whether it's gardening, writing, or learning a musical instrument, dive into something that excites you and brings you joy. Give back. Share your knowledge and skills with others. Mentor a younger person, volunteer, or teach a class. Helping others adds purpose and meaning to your journey. Consider the story of a woman who, in her 60s, began learning a new language. Initially, it was a way to keep her mind active, but over time, it opened doors to travel, friendships, and a profound sense of accomplishment. Her journey reminds us that it's never too late to grow and discover. Purpose is the light that guides us, and learning is the fuel that keeps that light burning brightly. Together, they form a pillar that supports us in finding joy, meaning, and resilience at every stage of life. Will you take the leap into the unknown and see where curiosity leads you? Before we dive deeper, let me share a story that embodies the essence of these 5 pillars. This story takes us to a small coastal town, where a woman named Hana lived a life that was anything but ordinary. Her journey weaves together all the elements of inner peace, health, financial independence, meaningful relationships, and lifelong learning, showing us how these pillars can transform even the most challenging circumstances. Hana grew up in a bustling city, chasing the relentless demands of a high-powered career. By the time she reached her late 40s, she realized something was missing. Despite her financial success, she felt disconnected from herself and others. A sudden health scare became the catalyst for change. She decided to leave her corporate job and move to a quiet seaside town where she could rebuild her life with purpose and simplicity. On her first morning by the sea, Hana began meditating as the sun rose. The sound of waves became her guide, helping her reconnect with her inner self. Initially, her thoughts raced, worries about the past, fears about the future. But over time, the practice of mindfulness transformed her. As she sat quietly each day, she learned to let go of what she couldn't control and embrace the present moment. One day, a fisherman she befriended shared a Zen proverb with her: "You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." These words resonated deeply, and Hana began to approach life with the same balance and flow she saw in the ocean. In her new home, Hana cultivated a small garden, growing fresh vegetables and herbs. She adopted simple but nourishing meals, rich in natural ingredients. Morning walks along the shore became her daily exercise, and she practiced yoga to strengthen her body and calm her mind. For the first time in years, Hana felt truly alive, her energy renewed, her spirit lifted. She also sought regular health checkups, a habit she had neglected before. During one visit, her doctor praised her transformation, noting how her consistent lifestyle changes had reversed early signs of health complications. Hana realized that caring for her body was not just about extending her life, but enhancing the quality of each day. Despite her career success, Hana had once been trapped in a cycle of overconsumption. Moving to the seaside forced her to rethink her financial habits. She sold her luxury car, downsized her belongings, and adopted a minimalist lifestyle. With fewer material needs, she discovered the freedom that financial independence could offer. She began to teach online courses on sustainable living, turning her knowledge into a modest but steady income. By aligning her finances with her values, Hana no longer felt burdened by the pressure to earn more or compete with others. She found joy in simplicity and in knowing that she had enough. At first, Hana struggled with loneliness in her new town, but she soon joined a local community group where she met people who shared her interests. Together, they organized beach cleanups, hosted potluck dinners, and shared stories by bonfires under the stars. One particular friendship stood out, a widowed neighbor named Aiko. Aiko's quiet wisdom and warm presence reminded Hana of the power of authentic connections. Through their friendship, Hana learned to listen deeply, forgive readily, and cherish the moments they shared. These relationships became her anchor, proving that meaningful bonds are the heart of a fulfilling life. Hana had always dreamed of painting, but had never found the time. Encouraged by her newfound friends, she enrolled in an art class. What started as a hobby grew into a passion. Her paintings, inspired by the sea and the stories of her community, became a reflection of her journey. Over time, she held small exhibitions and donated the proceeds to environmental causes. Teaching art to local children brought her immense joy as she saw them discover their own creativity and confidence. For Hana, this was more than just an activity. It was her way of giving back, of leaving a legacy. Hana's story is a testament to the power of the 5 pillars. Through inner peace, she found clarity. Through health, she reclaimed her vitality. Financial independence freed her from unnecessary burdens, while meaningful relationships brought her love and connection. Lifelong learning reignited her purpose, turning her later years into a season of growth and giving. Her life reminds us that it's never too late to transform. By embracing these pillars, we can create a life filled with joy, resilience, and meaning, no matter where our journey begins or how many challenges we face along the way. As you reflect on Hana's journey, consider your own life. Are there areas where you can begin to cultivate these pillars? Whether it's finding a moment of calm amidst chaos, taking a small step toward better health, reevaluating your financial priorities, strengthening a meaningful relationship, or exploring a new passion, every step brings you closer to a life of fulfillment. These 5 pillars are not just abstract ideas, they are practical guides to creating a life of balance and purpose. They remind us that growth is always possible, no matter our age or circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If Hana's story or these pillars have inspired you, we invite you to take this wisdom further. Follow OM Wisdom for more stories, insights, and tools to help you live a life aligned with these principles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected. Together, let's build a community dedicated to living with intention, purpose, and peace. See you in the next video.